This week in this great House, we are set to consider this year's Agriculture Appropriations Bill, a piece of legislation that will impact not only our farmers, but every American across this great nation. This legislation, put forward by my colleagues on the House Appropriations Committee, represents a critical step forward in safeguarding our nation's food and drug supply, supporting our farmers, and ensuring that all Americans, including those in rural communities and low-income families, have access to essential nutrition programs. If we learn anything from the pandemic, it's that we should have a strong domestic supply chain so that we aren't relying on foreign countries for things like food and medication. This bill demonstrates our commitment to strengthening our national security and our food supply by making strategic allocations for agricultural research, rural broadband, and programs focused on animal and plant health. These are not just budgetary allocations, they are investments in the future of our nation. By providing sufficient funds for a strong supply chain for safe food, drugs, and medical devices, we reaffirm our dedication to the well-being of every American. This legislation further protects our national security by ensuring that agricultural land remains out of the hands of foreign adversaries, such as Communist China, Russia, North Korea, or Iran, safeguarding our national interests. Our efforts to rein in wasteful spending and bureaucracy are paramount. This bill will redirect funds from partisan bills, such as the Inflation Reduction Act, and utilize them to support our producers in our rural communities. I've personally met with dairy farmers, grape growers, and other agricultural producers in my district to understand the unique challenges faced by our farmers in our rural communities. I'm proud to support this year's agricultural appropriations legislation and to demonstrate our commitment to our hardworking farmers, rural communities, and all Americans who rely on a safe and secure food and drug supply. I urge my colleagues to stand together in support of this critical legislation. And I yield back, Madam Speaker.
The chair recognizes the gentleman from Wisconsin, Mr. Grothman, for 5 minutes.
Greetings, friends. Lawmakers are now developing their plan to tackle Social Security's largest issues. Social Security's next COLA may be worth 3%. Under this new proposal, lawmakers say that millions of seniors and retirees will receive more money, and no one would receive less. My dearest friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video, especially if you receive Social Security benefits. Also, to say thank you for being part of this community, this coming Friday, I will be announcing several winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. My dearest friends, if you would like to enter these weekly giveaways, please click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. New numbers are in for the Social Security Cost of Living Adjustment in 2024. Using inflation data from June, the Senior Citizens League says that the COLA may be 3% next year. This will increase the average monthly benefit for Social Security recipients by $53.50 from $1,787 to $1,840. The official 2024 COLA will be announced in October and will be based on inflation data from July, August, and September of this year. If inflation continues to slow like it did in June, the COLA could end up being lower than the estimated 3%. The impact of any increase to the COLA will depend on what happens to Medicare Part B premiums. According to the 2023 Medicare Trustees Report, premiums are expected to rise by about $10 per month or more in 2024. Medicare premiums went down in 2023, giving seniors a little bit more breathing room, but sadly, that relief will be short-lived. The report estimates that the average annual Part B premium will increase from $164.90 to $174.80 in 2024. The Senior Citizens League says that insurance premiums could climb even higher due to significant new costs. According to advocacy groups, Medicare's coverage of a new Alzheimer's drug could add another $5 onto the Part B premium for all recipients, potentially raising the 2024 premium to about $180 per month. The prescription is expected to cost $26,000 per year for those without insurance. But if inflation continues to slow, the 2024 COLA could fall short of Medicare Part B premium increases, potentially leaving many who rely on Social Security benefits to make up for the difference next year. Two senators, Republican Bill Cassidy of Louisiana and Independent Angus King of Maine, who caucuses with Democrats, are leading a group of legislators in a proposal to reform Social Security on several fronts. They have proposed creating a sovereign wealth fund to help pay for Social Security. The fund could be funded with $1.5 trillion or more in borrowed money. And another option is changing the formula that calculates monthly Social Security benefits from one based on a worker's average earnings over 35 years to a formula based on the number of years spent working and paying into Social Security. These proposals come amid heightened talks of reforming Social Security before the program's Old Age and Survivors Insurance Trust Fund runs out of money. That could happen as early as 2032, leaving the program solely reliant on payroll taxes for funding, which might only cover about 75% of benefits. Many Social Security advocates strongly oppose raising the full retirement age, equating such a move as a cut in benefits. Senator Bill Cassidy and Angus King looked to quell those fears in a joint statement. In response to what they called incomplete and somewhat alarmist reports regarding the proposal, both senators said their goal is to preserve and protect the retirement security of all Americans now and long into the future. The wild card is whether their plan even makes it to a congressional vote. They might have a hard time convincing Democrats and even some Republicans to sign on to a higher full retirement age. And as NBC News noted, President Biden and many Democrats prefer addressing the funding shortfall through new revenues, while many Republicans favor reduced spending. There is just 1 week until recipients of the Supplemental Security Income Program will receive their August payment, which is worth up to $914 for individual filers. The payment will go out on August 1st, and it will be the first payment for recipients since the month of June, because there were no payments in July. If the first falls on a holiday, then the disbursement will also go out early. The amount of money that beneficiaries receive depends on how they file for the payment. Not every recipient receives a maximum payout. So, dear friends, what do you think will happen to Social Security in 10 years? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Well, my greatest and amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Tuesday. My dearest friends, I want to say thank you so much for being part of this community and for joining me here every single day. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, I will be announcing several winners this coming Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. My dear friends, if you would like to enter these weekly giveaways, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chances of winning the weekly giveaways.